Okay, so we're gonna finish off World 3, folks. This is Acid Roots and more Wario Blast. So, as you can tell, with this game is gonna get really hectic, and there's yet more secrets that this game has to offer. There's more bosses, and everything except for story you're gonna be seeing more of. So, Bomberman is our man. So remember that you can dash. That's definitely something you want to keep in mind. All you have to do is press the B button and you're set to go, or hold the B button. So now I'm thinking when I was younger I probably had more difficulty with this than I did now, even though that wouldn't make sense just because I played video games more when I was younger. So, which, I mean, I did own a couple Bomberman games, but I just never beat them. And I may have mentioned it before, but I did play Super Bomberman 2, and I never owned the first one, but that was the very first Bomberman game I got. And there was a handful of N64 games. I remember reading in a magazine that, you know, people would say that the multiplayer in the Nintendo 64 Bomberman games was not that good. Which, I mean, basically what those games did was they tried to make it 3D, so there were levels, you could be upstairs or downstairs, and the explosions kind of had a 3D instead of two-dimensional up, down, left, and right. And, you know, basically it was the same concept, just adding 3D to it. And so what I thought, I don't remember playing the game that much. I mean, it's probably been since like 1999 that I have done it. Probably even the year 2000 or so. I mean, that was about the core of where I rented video games, was between the years of 1998 and 2004. But I did get that game. I don't know if I got Bomberman Hero, but I did get Bomberman 64, and those were just a few of them. Now, in case you're wondering, Bomberman is actually more popular in Japan, but the thing about it is I can't tell whether or not his trends were just because of him, or what it is that people liked about him. You know, it's strange, but the character has always had like this expressionless look on his face. I think that, you know, the only real thing you can tell about him is when he's mad, like you just saw right there. So I don't even know if he talks. I'm thinking he does. I kind of remember that he does, but there's just not distinguished features. But you know, in Japan, all it had to be was just animation driven, and it would succeed. That's how popular anime was there. It was anything that had that form was going to get somewhere. So and there was a period in time where I wanted to go to Japan. I still partially do, but I don't know why I don't. That was for between like the years of 2001 and 2005. That was where I was actually considering wanting to live in Japan. That was, I mean, when you're in school and things like that, you're supposed